Hi, this is Olivia Weisler, and I'm a reporter at the Star Herald, and today we are having Table Talk. And today I have with me Angela Scanlon from the Downtown Scottsbluff Association and Renee Garten with the Gering Merchants. And I was just wondering if we could just first start off, if you both would be willing to tell me a little bit about the trick-or-treating events that you guys are putting on. I don't know who wants to go first.
Go ahead, Renee.
We will be doing our downtown trick-or-treating once again with all of the businesses downtown. All of the businesses who are participating will have a sign in their window, so the families know it's a safe place to go in. All the businesses from U Street down to K Street on 10th Street and then on some of the side streets are also participating. Some of the businesses, of course, have chosen not to participate because of COVID, which is totally understandable. So please do look on the front doors for the signs so you don't go into somewhere where they're not going to be welcome. So we are excited about that. We are encouraging everyone to wear masks to protect themselves and the businesses that are participating. So it's just from 3 to 5 on October 30th.
Awesome.
Okay, and for the Scottsbluff downtown, our trick-or-treating event is Friday the 30th as well from 4 to 6, so just basically an hour scooted. And we're inviting families down to the downtown area for the very same thing, to go business to business, look for those pumpkin pictures in the window, and really enjoy saying hi to your downtown friends. Of course, we're encouraging people to wear masks as they choose and to stay safe, and those that are going to be giving out candy are going to be following protocols to make sure that everything is as sanitized as possible. So we won't be encouraging kids to reach into candy receptacles, for example, but instead just hold their bag open and receive a piece of candy or a toy from somebody who is giving those out with sanitized hands.
Awesome. Yes, and that's something else I was curious about is tell me a little bit more about what's your guys' plans with COVID-19. How is this year looking different because of that, planning-wise and on the day of the event?
The importance of continuing with some of these activities that kids have come to expect and parents have come to enjoy with their kids is really important. And so of course we make a couple of notable adjustments just to make sure that everybody is as safe as possible. But like any event or activity in this town, it is a choose to participate type thing. Nobody is being forced. Everybody will take their health into their own hands, as we do when we go to a department store or when we're visiting friends.
Gotcha.
And Angela and I have both been in contact with the Panhandle Health Department, and we are following their guidelines, what they have set forth. We just want to make sure that everybody is safe. That's our number one concern.
For sure. And so how, if a business is looking to participate, how would they go about doing that?
Contacting me through Cappuccino and Company or the Downtown Scottsbluff Association page or a message to the Trick or Treat Street Facebook page is a great way to connect and say, hey, I didn't notice this till now, I would like to be a part of it, and then I'll happily email you and we'll get you going.
Yeah.
Basically the same thing. You can contact myself on my cell phone. We will have this up on our Facebook page. You're more than welcome to message us if you want to participate. We do also, in the Civic Center parking lot, we encourage people to do trunk or treating. So even if a business isn't in Gering, you're more than welcome to participate. Come to Gering and hand out candy.
Awesome.
And this year in downtown Scottsbluff, a couple of businesses from the area will be joining us in the downtown area. They plan to park on a side street, maybe near like a vacant business, and set up a table there and interact with the public there. There's some like First Student and some others that really want to give out some candy. So while we're not doing a traditional trunk or treat in the plaza, because we don't want to encourage people to congregate in one certain area, businesses will be joining us around Broadway so that we can kind of have a loop going in one direction.
Awesome. Is there anything else that you guys would like to add about the trick-or-treating events that you have going on?
We're excited.
Yeah.
It's important to keep this going.
Yeah, give the kids something to look forward to.
Yeah, for sure. And so you guys got some other events that are coming up, like the Christmas parades and stuff. How is planning for that coming along?
It's good. Christmas is not canceled, guys. 2020 has been a doozy of a year, but we are still having Christmas. Isn't that nice? So the Christmas parade is still planned for this year, and it's going to be the Sunday right after Thanksgiving at 6 p.m. in downtown Scottsbluff. And I know Renee has one as well.
Yes, the Gering Parade will be November 27th at 6 o'clock, downtown Gering. It goes from T Street down to the Civic Center parking lot where the grand opening of the Santa Village is that evening.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
And will those look very different because of COVID as well, or will those look more similar just because it's outside and everything?
Outside events are definitely helpful. We're not going to be encouraging people to linger long in one certain area. We're spreading out, in my case, all along Broadway, as is typical. Encouraging more social distancing is great. Of course, we're going to have nice cold air. Things don't travel as well there. People will be bundled up, probably wearing masks if they choose. Always recommended, of course. And so we're thinking that it's not going to look too different in terms of how we're doing this. And that's important because this is such a precious holiday to all of us.
Yeah, for sure.
One thing in talking with the Panhandle Health Department, and we are going to follow their guidelines, we are going to tell our floats no candy, that they can't throw candy because that encourages the kids to congregate.
Gotcha.
And they just don't want that happening. So if businesses would like to donate towards the candy that Santa gives out at the Santa Village, we are encouraging that also.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
Cool. Anything else coming up that you guys are excited about or have other events planned for this?
These holidays are kind of my focus right now. So Halloween and Christmas, and then, I don't know, we take a deep breath and it's 2021. We'll see what happens in 2021.
For sure.
Well, we also do a Santa Village
Okay,
in Gering at the Civic Center parking lot, and that is open every Saturday through Christmas, and then the Friday before Christmas, we have started a tradition of being open that evening also.
Okay.
So it gives the parents an opportunity, if they can't make the night of the parade, when everything's all lit up and all pretty, they can go and take pictures then. One thing, no matter what happens from here forward, we will be setting up the village. Whether we run the buildings or not, whether Santa is there or not, we will have them there for photo opportunities.
Gotcha.
For the kids. It's just such a pretty little site, and so we just encourage the families to come out no matter what.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, do you guys have anything else that you'd like to add that we haven't talked about that
I think the last thing maybe that I hadn't said was we'll probably have a tree decorating event in the 18th Street Plaza. And so I'll be putting out a Facebook event asking for a few volunteers to help decorate the tree that is planted there now, just off Broadway. That's become a neat little focal point for our downtown Christmas and during the parade as well. It's nice to have that lit up. So previous to the parade, probably the week before, I'll be looking for a few volunteers to help with that. Otherwise, it'll just be me on a ladder and nobody wants to do that. The fire department helped last year though, and that was a lifesaver.
That's
Very
awesome.
nice. Yeah. And we're always looking for volunteers too. Janet Mitchell runs our Santa Village, and she does such an amazing job of lining up groups to volunteer, the Rotary Club, the fire department, just to name a few. But when we set up that week before Thanksgiving, it's the more the merrier, the quicker we can get it done, and it's usually really cold and windy, so the faster we can get it done, the better. So, if anybody would like to donate their time, donate financially towards the village, we're more than happy to talk to you. So,
awesome. Well, thanks so much for joining me here today, guys. So once again, this was Renee Garten with Gering Merchants and Angela Scanlon with Downtown Scottsbluff Association, and this has been Table Talk. Thank you.